Welcome to Learn English Podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Learn English Podcast. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Mark.
We are so happy to be here with you today. If you are listening right now, maybe you are taking a walk outside, maybe you are cooking dinner, or maybe you are just relaxing on your sofa. Wherever you are, thank you for letting us be a part of your day.
Yes, absolutely. We really appreciate you.
So today, we are going to talk about a secret. Well, it's not really a secret, but it feels like one because it is a technique that can completely change how you speak English. You know, maybe this has happened to you. You study English for a long time. You know a lot of vocabulary. You know the grammar rules. But when you open your mouth to speak, you feel like you sound a little bit robotic.
Yeah, stiff, like a machine.
Right. You watch an English movie and the actors sound so smooth. Their words just flow together like a song. But when you speak, it feels heavy. It feels like you are pushing the words out one by one. And you think, why don't I sound natural? What am I missing?
Honestly, it can be really frustrating because you work so hard and you just want to sound like yourself. You want to sound relaxed.
Exactly. And that is exactly why today's topic matters so much. Today, we're talking about shadowing, the secret technique to sound natural. We're going to teach you how to catch the music of English because we want you to feel completely comfortable when you speak.
You know, Olivia, when we decided to talk about shadowing today, I immediately thought about my own language journey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of our listeners know I was learning Spanish a few years ago, but before that, I actually tried to learn French.
Oh, French. That is a beautiful language, but very hard to pronounce.
It is so hard. And I remember I was studying with a textbook every single day. I was doing grammar exercises, I was reading stories, and one day I met a guy from Paris at a coffee shop. I was so excited. I thought, this is my chance. I'm going to speak French.
How did it go?
Well, I started speaking, and I was saying the right words. The grammar was perfect. But the French guy looked at me, and he started smiling. And he said, very politely, "Mark, your French is good, but you sound exactly like an American news reporter reading a script."
Oh, no. That is funny, but also ouch.
Yeah, it really hurt my confidence. I felt so stiff. I felt like I was wearing a mask. I didn't sound like me. And for a few weeks, I was actually afraid to speak. I thought, I will never sound natural. My mouth just doesn't work that way.
I completely understand that feeling. And to our listeners, if you have ever felt that way, if you feel afraid to speak because you think you sound weird or foreign, please know you are not alone. It happens to everyone who learns a new language. It's not because you are bad at English. It's just because you haven't learned the music yet.
So let's talk about that, Olivia. Why does this happen? Why do so many smart English learners feel like they sound robotic?
Well, honestly, I think it's because of how we learn. Think about it. When you learn English in school, you learn from a book. You read words on a page, and books are very quiet.
That's true. Books don't make any sound.
Right. And when we read, our eyes see spaces between the words. We see word, space, word, space, word. So our brain learns that speaking is just reading words out loud, one by one.
Yeah, like picking up heavy boxes and putting them down. I am going to the store.
Exactly. But human speech is not a book. Human speech is music. It goes up and it goes down. Some words are said very fast. Some words are stretched out.
And when learners don't know the music, they get stressed. They focus 100% on the grammar. They think, did I use the right past tense?
Yes, and when your brain is worrying about grammar, your mouth gets tight. You stop breathing naturally, and you lose all the emotion in your voice.
And that's the real struggle, isn't it? The emotional part. Because in your native language, you are funny, you're warm. You show your personality through your voice. But in English, you feel flat.
Right, you feel like a different person, and that can make you feel really disconnected from the people you are talking to. You just want to connect. You want them to hear you, not a textbook.
So, how do we fix this? How do we stop reading the textbook in our heads?
Are you ready for this?
I am ready.
Here's the big realization. This is the breakthrough that changes everything for learners. Fluency is not about knowing more words.
Wait, really?
Really, fluency is not a dictionary. Fluency means there's no wall between your thoughts and your mouth. And the fastest way to destroy that wall is to stop studying the language and start copying the language.
Ah, copying.
Yes, like a child. How do babies learn to speak? They don't study grammar. They listen to their parents and they copy the sounds. And that's what shadowing is. Think about your shadow on the ground on a sunny day. When you walk, your shadow walks. When you stop, your shadow stops.
It follows you exactly.
Exactly. When you practice the shadowing technique, you become the shadow of a native speaker. You don't just repeat their words, you copy their emotion, you copy their rhythm, and suddenly something amazing happens. Your mouth learns to move naturally. You don't need perfection, you need courage. When you start shadowing, English stops being a heavy school subject and it starts becoming a natural feeling in your body.
Wow, I love that energy. It starts becoming a feeling in your body. That sounds incredible. But I know our listeners. They're sitting at home right now thinking, okay, Olivia and Mark, I want to do this, but how? What are the actual steps?
That's a great question, and we're going to give you 4 very simple, practical steps to start shadowing today.
Let's do it. What is step 1?
All right, step 1 is find your English model.
What does that mean, a model?
It means find one person who speaks English the way you want to speak. Maybe it's an actor, maybe it's a YouTuber, maybe it's a podcast host. But here's the rule. Keep it simple. Do not choose a fast news reporter. Do not choose a complicated movie with a lot of shouting.
Right. You want someone who speaks clearly and naturally.
Exactly. Find a 30-second audio clip of someone talking about their daily life. Just 30 seconds. That's all you need.
I think that's a really good point. Don't try to shadow a 10-minute speech. Just take a tiny piece. Okay, so I have my 30-second audio clip. What is step 2?
Step 2 is listen for the music without speaking.
Oh, so I don't speak yet?
Not yet. The biggest mistake people make is they try to speak immediately, but your ears need to wake up first. So play the audio, close your eyes, don't worry about what the words mean, just listen to the melody. Where does their voice go up? Where do they take a breath? Which words are loud and which words are quiet?
Ah, so you're analyzing the rhythm, like listening to a new song before you try to sing it.
Exactly. Listen to it 3 or 4 times. Just tap your finger to the rhythm. Feel the beat of their voice.
I really like that. It takes the pressure off. All right, step 3. This must be the big one.
Yes, step 3 is be the shadow.
How do we do it?
Now you're going to play the audio and you're going to speak at the exact same time.
Wait, at the same time? Not after them?
At the same time, like an echo that's only 1 second behind. Don't pause the audio. Just listen and let your voice ride on top of their voice. Try to match their speed. Try to match their emotion. If they sound happy, you sound happy. If they stretch a word out like so, You say, so.
That actually sounds really fun, like acting.
It's exactly like acting. You're putting on the native speaker's voice like a jacket. And here's a very important tip. Do not read the text while you do this.
Really? No subtitles?
No subtitles. Because if you look at the text, your brain will start reading again, and you'll go back to being a robot. Just use your ears and your mouth.
That makes perfect sense. If you read, you see the spaces between the words. But if you just listen, the words flow together.
Exactly. Okay, Mark, what is the final step, step 4?
Step 4 is the bravest step. Record yourself.
Oh, people hate doing this.
I know, I hate hearing my own voice on a recording, but it's actually really powerful. After you shadow the audio a few times, turn off the audio. Take your phone, press.
Exactly. Okay, Mark, what is the final step, step 4?
Step 4 is the bravest step. Record yourself.
Oh, people hate doing this.
I know, I hate hearing my own voice on a recording, but it is actually really powerful. After you shadow the audio a few times, turn off the audio, take your phone, press record, and try to say the same sentence with that new natural rhythm.
Why is this so important?
Because when we speak, we can't really hear ourselves. But when you listen to the recording, you will be amazed. You will hear yourself sounding natural. You will think, wow, is that me? I sound really good. And that builds so much self-confidence.
I love that. It gives you proof that you can do it. Your mouth can make those smooth sounds.
You know, Olivia, I think we should try this right now.
I agree. Let's do a little shadowing practice together.
If you are listening to us and you are in a place where you can speak out loud, we want you to be our shadow right now.
We're going to say a sentence. First, just listen to the music of my voice. Then I will say it again, and I want you to speak with me at the same time. Are you ready? First, just listen. Today, I will practice English.
Did you hear how the voice goes up and down? Okay, now be the shadow. Speak with Olivia. Ready?
Today, I will practice English.
Great. Let's do another one. First, just listen to me. I am not afraid to make mistakes.
Notice how Mark connects the words. Not afraid. It sounds like one word. Okay, shadow him this time. Speak together.
I am not afraid to make mistakes.
Beautiful. Let's do one more. Just listen first. I am improving every day.
Feel the emotion in that sentence. Believe it. Now speak with Olivia. Shadow her voice.
I am improving every day.
Wow, excellent job. How did that feel?
I bet it felt a little strange, but also a little magical, because you weren't thinking about grammar. You were just making music.
Well, Olivia, we're coming to the end of our podcast today.
I really enjoyed this one. It's such a powerful topic.
It really is. Before we go, I want to remind you, the listener, learning English is a journey. When you first try shadowing, your mouth might feel confused. You might stumble over the words.
And that is totally fine. Mistakes are completely normal. Even babies mumble and make mistakes when they are learning to talk.
Exactly. The secret is just to keep going. Consistency wins. If you practice shadowing for just 5 minutes a day, while you're driving or while you're making coffee, you will slowly start to change.
You will. Your mouth will relax. The words will start to flow. And you will realize that the natural, confident English speaker is already inside of you. I promise you, if you keep listening, if you keep practicing, one day you will wake up. You will open your mouth to talk to someone, And you won't have to think. You won't sound like a textbook. You will just speak. And that is the moment when English will simply be your voice.
That is so beautiful, and it's completely true. We believe in you.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. If this episode helped you, please share it with a friend who is also learning English.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next conversation.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep finding the music, and keep believing in yourself. Thank you for joining the Learn English podcast. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, guys. See you next time.